Hello my friends, you're all welcome again. Today we are going to talk about melodic and harmonic intervals. In music, when we're dealing with intervals, what is an interval? An interval, this is the distance between one note to the other note. Between notes, let's say we have key C and then we have key E. So the space between these two notes is what we call interval. The space between these two notes is what we refer to as an interval. So simply said, an interval, this is the distance between two notes, or this is the distance between 2 points. But now, since we are dealing with keys, and we just say this is an interval is the distance between two notes. Okay? So on the keyboard, a fourth interval skips 2 white keys when we are dealing with the white keys. Let's say, for example, in the key of C. The key of C is all white notes. Like we have C itself, D, E, F, G, A, and B. All these are white notes. So a fourth skips 2 white keys. So from here, our fourth is C is our 1, D is our 2, E is our 3, F is our 4. So from C to F, this is our fourth interval. Fourth interval. From C to F, that is our fourth interval. Then, so just keep it in your head that a fourth skips 2 white notes or white keys in the key of C. Then let's look at a fifth. A fifth skips 3 white keys. So what is our fifth in the key of C? Our fifth is G. So we count from C, C, D, E. Okay, let me use the upper. Count from C, this is 1, E 2, E 3, F 4, then to G. G is our fifth. Yeah, so this will be from C to G is our fifth interval. And a fifth skips 3 white keys. Now let's see those keys. So from C to F, we said we skip two white keys, which is D. We skip. So we skip D, and also we skip E, and then we arrive at F. Then we said a fifth skips 3 white keys. So from C to G, we'll skip D, we'll skip E and F again. So we have C to G, we skip D, E, and F. Okay? So that is our fifth and fourth interval. I said from C to F, that is our fourth interval. From C to G, that is our fifth interval. So now, let's see here. Here I said, this in my notes, we are saying melodic and harmonic intervals, fourth and fifth. That's what I've been talking about. On the keyboard, a fourth skips 2 white keys, a fifth skips 3 white keys. So you see, if you begin at E, you skip F and G. You skip F and G, and then you arrive at A, which is the fourth interval. So the 4 of E is A. The 4 of E is A, and that is our fourth. So we are skipping F and G. Then at C, from C to G, that is our fifth interval. So we are skipping D, E, and F. Now on the staff, this is how it will appear. This is how it will appear. A fourth is written from a line to space. If you're dealing with melodic interval, C to F will be, sorry about that, C to F will be like that. It looks like this on the staff. C and F. That is melodic. Melodic, this is when you play one note at a time. So harmonic fourth will look like this. So this is melodic fourth, this is harmonic fourth. Will look like this. All the notes will appear on the same line. So that happens when you play C and F at the same time. Okay? Then a fourth is also written from space to line. Melodic, this is G to D. G to D, that will be a fourth interval. Then harmonic, you play the notes together, you play D and G together at the same time. That will be our harmonic. Okay, so that's how it works on the staff notation. Okay, let's look here again. Melodic interval, when we start at middle C to G, we have a fifth interval. So that is up a fifth melodic interval, meaning you play C note, then you play G note. Then here, meaning you're going to play them at the same time. You play C and G together at the same time. Then this is when we are dealing with them on the lines. Now when we are dealing with them on the space, a fifth is written from a space to a space also. So melodic, when you're dealing with melodic, G to C will be like this. You play the G note, then you play the C note. Then harmonic will be like this. You play C and G together at the same time. That is our interval. So that is it about the intervals. So let's go ahead and we are going to play this piece of music. The song is called Interval Workout. So to demonstrate these intervals and harmonic intervals, fourths and fifths. So remember, I said intervals, this is when we deal with two notes. So the interval is that space between, or the gap between the two notes, or you can say point A and point B, that space between. So that is what we call interval. So likewise also on the keyboard we have intervals, and I said we have the fourth interval, we have fifth interval, we have second interval, we have thirds, we have minor third, minor second, we have diminished, and we have also augmented fifth. There are very many interval types on the keyboard. So for now we are talking about the fourth and the fifth. So a fourth skips two white keys when we are dealing with let's say the key of C, or the notes in the key of C, and a fifth skips three white keys. So for example, here you see that we are working with the note E. Previously on the board I showed you from the note C, and I told you to get a fourth interval you go to C and then you go to F note, C and then F note, that is a fourth from C. Now let's see from E to A. So to get a fourth from E we go to A, and you remember I've said you skip two white notes. So from E to A there are two white notes, which is F and G. That is our fourth interval. So when you come to the keyboard, E to A, this is what is on paper. So practically this is how it looks like on the keyboard. So our interval is this space between the two notes. I've said a fourth interval skips two white notes, so we skip F and G, and then you get your fourth interval, or the fourth. So let's try at G. You come to G, skip two white notes, 1, 2, then you arrive at C. That is your fourth interval from C. So let's look at a fifth interval from C still. So you come to your C note and then you skip 3 notes. We said a fifth skips 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Then we get to G. That is our fifth interval from C. When we take C to be our beginning point, so G will be the fifth. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see the notes in between are 3 notes. So on the staff, a fourth is written from a line to space. So we take C on a ledger line to a space, which is our first space on the treble staff. So you get C and then you arrive at F. That is how it looks in sheet music or written music. Then on the keyboard, still the same thing. I've already demonstrated that this is our F. So melodic interval, this is where you play one note at a time. So if I play something like this, that is melodic because I'm playing one note at a time. So, and then harmony is whereby you will sound the 2 notes at the same time. So I play something like this. This is harmonic interval. This is melodic interval. Then this is harmonic interval. So that's what happens with this. So on the staff, a fifth also is written from a line to a line. So for the fourth, I've said you write from ledger line from a line and then to the space, which is our first space. Then now when we are dealing with the fifth interval, you write from a ledger line to the second line of the treble staff, like that. So this is the melodic interval of the fifth interval. So melodic looks like that. Then harmonic, now you sound the 2 notes at the same time. Or a fourth is also written from a space to a line. Now this is, we are taking G and D. So G and D. So this is a fourth. From D to G will be a fourth. D to G. So the interval is a fourth there. And then also now you can sound them as harmonies. Harmonically, they will sound like that. Then a fifth is also written from a space to a space. Melodic will be like that. No, now this is left hand because we have a bass clef, so it gets from here like that. Melodic fifth, and then harmonic will be that. So that is it. So now let me play this tune, which is called interval workout. It's a workout for interval. So I'm just going to play to show you which interval is happening, where in which bar. So it starts with the C. Fourth interval happens. Then fifth interval happens. Harmonic fifth interval. This is harmonic fourth interval. This is harmonic fifth interval. Let me go back. Interval harmonic 2, 4. Then fifth interval harmonic still. Then there's a tie. Remember we talked about a tie. So a tie means I'm going to count 1, 2, then I count also these together. So I count 1, 2, then this one also I count but I don't play. So the whole value adds up with this one. So I play once, then it holds the notes together with it, then I come to this note. So now let me go back and play through the whole thing. 2, so fourth interval, 1, 2, fifth interval, then a tie, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then left hand now. 1, 2, and 4. There's the rest. So I think you guys have seen how a tie works. You play a note with a tie, you hold the notes there for the value of the two bars together, so they join with the notes in the other bar. So that is it for now. I've spoken about melodic and harmonic intervals. These are some of the things that guys don't take serious, and which is very bad, because these are foundational things that a musician should know. You have to know this. You have to know how this works before you begin to do the practical bit of it. You need to know the theory part of it, because the theory part of it and the simple things like this will lay a foundation for what you're going to do later. It's like building a house. You construct a house, you begin with the foundation, and then you pour concrete, then later you bring the bricks. Now you begin to lay the bricks, and then the house gets complete later on. But you begin, if the foundation is weak, then your house will fall. Likewise in music, if your foundation in music is weak, then you're not going to learn stuff in the right way, and then that's where you end up performing things that are not pleasing to the listener. Why? Because you didn't take the foundation, the basic things serious. So I encourage you to take these foundational basic things seriously, because they'll help you. They'll act like a step that will take you to the other level. So thank you so much. May the Lord bless you all. You guys who are there watching my videos, continue watching, like and subscribe and share, comment. You can send me whatever you want me to talk about. I will talk about all those things. So I'll see you in another video. May the Lord bless you so much. Stay blessed.